Welcome to this bonus episode of the Food Fight podcast from EIT Food.
In these episodes, we want to shine the light on the new projects and agri-food startups and hear about their efforts to fight for a better food future. This week, we're going to be talking to Daphna Nissenbaum, and we'll be shining the light on her startup, Tipa.
Hi, my name is Daphna. I'm the CEO and co-founder of Tipa. We are fighting for the future of food because the food industry uses a lot of packaging. The food industry is the #1 contributor to plastic waste, and we are fighting for the future to eliminate that amount of plastic that is actually left behind us. The main problem of the packaging industry or the plastic packaging industry is that it lasts forever post-consumption. It's maybe 400, 500, 600 years, we don't really know, but that's the estimation. In order to solve that, the end-of-life problem, we have to use other materials that do not act like conventional plastic. We have to use compostable materials, because compostable materials actually bring the same properties as conventional plastic for the package, but post-consumption, they will break down and disintegrate and biodegrade in a very natural way. They break down to small parts. The small parts are eaten by bacteria, and the bacteria creates the compost, the soil, and that actually solves the plastic problem. That is the reason why in Tipa we focus on the end of life of the package. What happens to the package after we use it? We developed only fully compostable solutions that actually bring a solution to the food industry, to flexible packaging in the food industry. The way the supply chain in the food industry looks today is that sometimes we manufacture food in one country and consume it in a different one, or one continent and consume it in a different one. So definitely the food industry needs packaging in order to ship the food from one place to the other. It also needs packaging in order to protect the goods, to avoid food scrap, and also to increase shelf life. This is very important, again, to reduce food scrap. So packaging is needed, we just have to do it from the right materials. In Tipa we manufacture films, rolls of films, and from those rolls of films we manufacture packaging, flexible packaging solutions. We work on conventional plastic machinery throughout all the supply chain, and this way we can just replace one material with our materials in the industry. We offer our clients, the brands that we work with, a very easy, smooth way to change their plastic packaging into an ethical and sustainable new packaging solution, and this way they can increase their market share and even increase their profitability. Tipa's main target is to offer alternative that can actually imitate plastic and offer a good alternative that solves the end of life. So in the case of plastic and plastic packaging, the society is acting by itself. The demand comes from the society. Children are in the streets asking for solutions, for other solutions than what we do today. They understand that we cannot continue using plastic the way we do today. It's going into a disaster. So they put pressure on the brands, and the brands are putting pressure on us, asking them for solutions, and we are here to provide those solutions to the brands. We definitely know that plastic actually stays forever. That's what we can see in the sea and in the land and other places. Of course, there are microplastics, there's disaster with the water, etc., etc. I think that we're learning now the implications, but we definitely understand that something has to be done in order to stop that. By the World Economic Forum, it's going to be a disaster that there's no way to overcome that disaster within a few years' time. We will have more plastic than food and no future for the food industry and to the world. Tipa has been working with EIT on R&D projects, very important ones. We work together on changing the world into a better world. Tipa has been growing in the last 2.5 years in sales. We're going to continue that growth and actually go into the mass market in Europe, in the US, in Asia, and grow all over the world to provide our solutions to replace flexible plastic packaging with our solutions. My message to the food industry is that changes cannot be done without innovation and without adopting that innovation. So I call everyone to encourage innovation and adopt innovative products. The risk of not adopting innovation is a world that will run out of resources, will destroy the resources that we have now, and with no future to the next generations.
Thanks for listening to this bonus episode of the Food Fight podcast.
To find out more and to learn how you can get involved in the fight for a better food future, head over to eitfood.eu/podcast.